Welcome to a tutorial on how to add text to clip art. The first thing I need to do is open a blank Word document. To do that, I'm either going to use the shortcut, which is the document with the plus sign on it in the menu bar, or I can go to File, then New Document. Next, I need to insert my clip art. In this case, we're going to be looking for hot air balloons, so I go to Insert, and then Picture, and then Clip Art. And when I do that, the clip art gallery comes up, and in the search box I'm going to type in hot air balloon, and then I'll click on search. Next, I'm going to choose the images from the selection that comes up. I can either double click the image and it will pop right up into my Word document, or I can. Next, I'm going to need to resize the image. Since these are going to be hanging on the wall, we want them to be big enough, so I'm going to click the bottom corner of the formatting box and drag it until it fills pretty much the whole size of the page. Next is the text box. This is where I'm going to put my words. So I'm going to go to Insert and choose Text Box. And when that happens, a crosshatch comes up. Next, I need to type what I want in my text box. In this case, we're going to be putting our name, the book title, the author, and the month. So what I would type first is Tracy Nail, and then to move to the next line, I would hit Enter or Return. Then I would type the book title. Remember, I need to underline that. I can use the underline icon on the toolbar to do that, and I'm going to continue until I have all 4 pieces of information in that text box. Then what I'm going to need to do is format the text. So I'm going to highlight all of the text in the box, and then I'm going to go to Format. And when I do that, I'm going to choose Font, and the font box will come up. I can change the type of the font, I can change the size, I can even change the color, whether or not something's underlined. In this case, I'm saying to leave the color black so that it shows up from the color in the image. Next, I'm going to center the text in the text box. I'm going to do that using the center icon on the toolbar. Okay, now the text box normally comes in with some white fill behind the words, and I want to get rid of that. So if I double click on the text box, I'm going to bring up this Format Text Box dialog box, and in there is where I can change the fill in the line. The first thing I'm going to do is delete the fill in the text box, and I do that by clicking on the color and then choosing No Fill. That'll remove that white from around the text. Next, I don't want a border around my box. I want it to look like those words are floating in the balloon, so I'm going to remove the border line by underline, clicking on Color, and then selecting No Line from that box. Finally, I want to make sure I save and print my document. You're going to use the File choice on the menu bar. First thing I'm going to do is save because I don't want to lose my work. I called my document Reading Balloon. I click on Save or Save As and type in what I want to call my document and click on Save. Next, I'm going to print the document. Again, I'm going to go back to File. I'm going to choose Print. I'm going to select the printer I need to use, and then I'm going to hit Print. And that's all there is to it. I look forward to seeing your balloons hanging on the wall and seeing how many books you're reading.